Welcome back to We Care a Lot. I'm half the podcast, Mel.
And I'm the other half, Sam.
Hi, how are ya?
It's been a minute, not really.
We literally say that every fucking episode.
It has been a minute for us, okay, and that's fair.
Listen, you should know by now, but like we have to sometimes batch these fucking episodes.
Life gets busy.
And it gets busy, and by the time we get to actually record together, it's been probably weeks. Thankfully, though, I am seeing Sam every single day this weekend.
Yes, we are 1 for 1, and then today's 2 for 2, and then it'll be 3 for 3, 4 for 4. We're not playing around.
Not playing around this weekend. We are gonna watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. Tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so long story short, I found this app called program called 222. I'm sure everyone has heard of it, and if you haven't yet, you'll get the ad soon.
Yeah.
They have like billboards up in LA, I believe, is how I first initially found it, and then I got an ad for it on TikTok. But basically,
it's sponsored, like they're running sponsored ads on TikTok.
I think the one I had seen wasn't. Okay. It was a girl talking about it. So I was like, okay, cool. But basically, it's like this program to like meet friends. So it's like Bumble BFF, but in person. And you like, it's kind of like a secret club is what it feels like. Mm-hmm. But it's really well done. I mean, we haven't gotten to the event yet, but there's an event. Basically what happens is they get like a bunch of information from you, basically like your interests and like the level of degrees of what is important to you.
I honestly forgot everything it asked because I was doing it while doing other stuff. So
yeah.
I was like, I'm trying to do my best here. I think
they ask you things from like everything from like politics to like how attractive do you think you are, which I thought was a really good question.
When it asked to rate ourselves, it's
Would
probably
you rate yourself?
I'm not gonna say.
Would you rate yourself?
I think I said an 8.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Not like you're not a 10,
but like 10 would it would maybe they would have been like, oh, she thinks she's all
Get
that.
Get out of this. I give myself a 7.
Okay, but
work for improvement.
I feel like 8. I feel like 8 would have been more accurate.
I felt like 8 was like the answer that I probably should have, but I was like, I'm just gonna like. My thing is like, I'm gonna surprise people.
Oh, they're like, she wrote down 7. Like they're gonna
know. But anyway, they ask you different questions, and then they also ask you like your availability, and basically the app like helps you meet people in person, and they put on like events where you, I think, are gonna,
we don't know,
I don't know, we're kind of scared, where you like go and like sit down with like the people that you match with kind of thing. And then
honestly, so nice.
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know why I'm usually not nervous until it's like happening, but you won't see it on your, and we're going together, so I feel like I'm less nervous because at least if I have to bail or go to the bathroom, I can look at you guys and be like,
that's true.
There's
like,
too much at this table. Like these are my matches. We're fucked, or we might end up at a table together. You know,
you never know. But, yeah, so it just became, like, this, like, domino effect that, like, I did it, then Logan did it, then Logan said to Sam, and Sam said to our friend Katie, and I just, you know, it's gonna end up being a club where we're all just at the same...
We're just gonna say, are you invited to this one?
Yeah.
Should we go?
Honestly, it's, like, pretty inexpensive to, like, go to the event, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes.
Supposedly you take photos, too.
Oh, yeah, a big thing about their thing is, like, that they give you a disposable at the event, and then they develop the disposable for you, and then they put it on your app, it seems. Again, this is super new. Yeah. And tomorrow will be our first event.
Like, I'm part of the nudge text.
Me too.
And I get them, and I just ignore them. I'm like, stupid. But now they have me on, like, I'm on a subscription. Or you don't have to, but I chose it for the month. And I'm like, okay, well, now I feel, like, obligated.
Right.
And now I'm like, also, we're doing it as, like, a group. It's a lot easier when we all have committed financially in a small degree.
Right.
But, like, it's a lot easier to be like, hey, we have to go to at least one.
I also feel like, no shade to the nudge, but, like, it's kind of, like, just a suggestion of, like...
Yeah, it's not guaranteed that there's a group of people that you'll like there. No,
it's just like, hey, you don't have plans? Do this weekend, which they serve different purposes.
Yeah.
But, like... This one, it just feels like the intention is to go and meet people in person. Like, they're trying to get people off of, like, their phones to go do actual real things. Mm-hmm. And then also, like, the whole, like, secret club factor of it. And also, like, this, like, mysterious, you don't know what you're going to really do. You don't know the location of where you're going until the day of. Mm-hmm. Is, like, a lot of excitement. And, like,
have we gotten a fucking update yet?
I don't know. We're still waiting on, like...
If we even got selected, question mark?
Because there's
I don't know.
a wait list for some reason.
I'm not really sure. We're not sure.
We'll
have feedback later.
You want to come on here and explain your whole thing,
be a sponsor,
please.
because we're excited. But anyways, that's also my hair.
A new thing.
The red is gone and brunette is back.
It's so interesting. Like, it's not that different. But it is different.
No, it's different from red, but it's not.
But it's interesting because, like, I thought I would have been more shocked by, like, seeing you, like, as a brunette. Because, like, before you were, like, not blonde, but...
It was very light.
It was very light. So, like, I thought that seeing you brunette would be shocking, but it's not.
It was, like, day one shocking, obviously.
But was it, like, really dark? That's why? Like, the first wash?
I feel like it was similar to this color, but it's definitely light, probably.
Yeah.
But...
I feel like there's some, like... reddish tones to it a little bit.
So we'll see how we progress. I do miss my like blondish brown hair, but obviously I couldn't go straight to that. But it's fun to have it like a little bit dark. I mean, this is just pretty much my natural hair color, which is weird.
It's not darker than that? I feel like your roots were darker. But...
maybe a little darker, or like probably less of the highlight color underneath. Yeah, but like in terms of like darkness, it's probably pretty close to.
That's cool.
My hair's natural hair color.
Black.
I feel like my hair it's like a one tone normally, like my natural hair color, but I'm always in the sun, so it's just never...
same. Like when I was a kid, I was like so brown.
Yeah,
and then my hair was so light.
So anyways, those are our updates.
Anyway.
What are you guys doing this weekend?
What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, wait. What'd you do last weekend?
That
comes out next week.
But anyway, that's what we're up to.
It's Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hopefully you've been enjoying the love content. We've been keeping it pretty happy.
On a good note, but we'll see.
Pretty on a good note. We'll see how the month ends once Valentine's Day is over. I feel like some people, I don't know, can you, like, just waiting till Valentine's Day? Like, what if you're, like, dating someone not that seriously right now? Mm-hmm. And Valentine's Day is happening? Like, are you waiting?
Like, what's the vibe there?
Like, what, like, you shouldn't be waiting for someone to ask you to be your Valentine.
But shouldn't you?
I mean,
like, I don't think you should...
Go ahead. No.
I don't think you should be, like, expecting it.
Yeah.
But it'd be, like, a nice... Like, I mean, it's kind of like... But we are dating. Like, it's just... Maybe we can go out, but maybe it feels too serious.
It's like, literally just another fucking
It's just a fucking day. But, like, people make such a big deal about it. Don't go do a prefix menu. Preset
Those are
menu,
expensive. I've learned the hard way. Actually, it was easy for me, but... Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like some people might, or like the easy out because it's a weekday, would be like, let's hang out on Friday.
Yeah. Which, like, great, honestly.
I mean, fine.
I suggest you just don't even deal with it.
Don't acknowledge Valentine's Day?
Like, don't not acknowledge it, but just, like, don't expect to do it with the person you're dating. If it's, like, not that serious. In my opinion.
Okay,
it's like,
okay.
Why make it a big deal? It's like, it's just another day, like we said.
Also, my new belief is that Valentine's Day is always on the table.
Absolutely.
Like, forever. Which, obviously, I don't think I've had a Valentine's Day with a boyfriend ever. Like, when I had a boyfriend.
Yeah,
maybe. Maybe not. But, so I never had that belief. It was always like Valentine's Day. Like, if I'm in a relationship, we're doing something. And I was just in a relationship my whole life. So, I never realized, like, oh, you can have Valentine's Day even if you're in a relationship. Like, so don't, I guess... If you're talking to somebody in the same vein of what you're saying, if you're just talking to somebody and it's not like super serious yet, fuck them and make Valentine's Day plans. Valentine's Day with someone else. Fun. I don't know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Just don't be waiting on somebody to,
like, to be honest,
make it a holiday for you.
Even on the end of, like, I'm in a great relationship. Valentine's Day is, like, also really, I guess, like, it could be really special, and it is. Like, we're gonna go do something, but I'm also, like, maybe next year or, like, from now on, it's, like, we don't celebrate if it's on the week. Or even, like, on literally any
day.
Any day that it's... Yeah, because I'm, like, restaurants are so fucking busy.
Restaurants are crazy.
Like, everything is jacked up in the price.
Capitalism at its finest.
It's just, like, maybe we just celebrate that a couple days after, and then you just have your Valentine's Day at home. Like, you do a little cute party.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of options.
You know?
Well, so let's get into, I guess, the questions we've asked, because I think maybe we're kind of heading into that territory. Okay, so we asked, Are you single and loving it, happily taken, or somewhere in between? Kind of funny responses. Almost half of you are happily taken. So, aww. Yeah, 42% of you are happily taken. 33% are single and loving it.
Period.
Those are pretty good ratios. And then we have the somewhere in between group. There's a couple of you in there. I'm sorry. It could be just somewhere in between because you're not loving it right now.
Or we're like not there yet.
Right.
It's like,
are we? Are we not?
Are we not? It could just be the conversation needs to happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Nuance.
Well, I hope you get there or you get to the other side. You know, either one sounds great.
Yeah, single or taken. Happily taken.
Happily taken. Or happily single. Okay. No in between.
Okay. And then we said, do you think that Valentine's Day puts pressure on a relationship? And majority said no.
That's such an interesting... Mm-hmm. I think, like, that's a good point. I think that, like, capitalism has made the statement be, like, if they're not celebrating you on Valentine's Day, then they don't care about you. But I think for the most part, I think all of us are on the same page of, like, it's just another fucking day.
I think there's, like, nuance there because you could find someone in a toxic relationship and they like, oh, they don't know when Valentine's Day is and like, it's fine though, right? Like, fuck Valentine's Day. And you're like, well, that's not really what I meant. Like, it's more so like you acknowledge that it's a day that we should be celebrating our love, but maybe let's come together and talk about it and decide not to do X, Y, and Z. Because otherwise, if it's just straight up like, okay, like, we haven't talked about Valentine's Day, like, maybe they're planning something special because, like, we haven't talked about it or whatever, and then it comes and they're like, what? It's like, oh.
It's more like if you're cared about.
Right. That's truly, like, having the conversation means you care to not blindside me.
Yeah.
And act surprised that we're not doing something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that it's, like, the most important thing, and like,
in the grand scheme
of things. Like, also, on the other hand, though, I'm like, if you are only showing your partner love on Valentine's Day, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm. It's like...
You know what I mean?
It's almost just like a calendar date where you have the choice to go above and beyond on a essentially random day. Because why not? Because you love them and you want to. It's not like you have to. But I do think also, like, more traditional people, whether that be the older generation or just people who have those values, are like, what do you mean you're not getting me at least flowers or like a card? Which, like, if that's, you know, an expectation you set, I think that's also fair. Like, in a relationship, if you're like, Valentine's Day is important to me, I think you need to acknowledge it on the day of.
Yeah.
Then, okay, it's not that hard. A card?
Yeah, maybe a card.
You know? Like, just acknowledge
just some effort.
To ask me, say on Valentine's Day, will you be my cute? Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Reasonable, but still, like, whatever your expectations are.
I just think it's, like, when you're only celebrating your partner or, like, loving on your partner on the day of Valentine's Day, it's, like, A, you recognize it as a societal pressure, and B, it's, like, love bomby to me.
Like, our relationship is so bad, but it's Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna get you really good stuff.
I'm gonna make this day the only perfect day out of our relationship.
And it's usually not. And it usually
blows the fuck up. So,
which, getting into that, we asked, your Valentine's Day experiences have been good, bad, or whatever. Which, more than half, majority of people said good, which is great.
I'm happy about that.
I'm really happy about that. And then all the other people said whatever. No one said bad. Everyone else just said whatever. Which, like, I guess that makes sense because if we're saying, like, don't celebrate, like, it's whatever. Yeah. It's just another day.
It's just another day.
Which, like, I get, especially if, not a majority, but, like, maybe a third of you are also single. And it'd be whatever.
So it's like, it's just a whatever day.
Yeah.
That's true. I'd rather have people say it was whatever than, like, bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like, even if you're in a relationship and you thought your Valentine's Day was whatever, it's like, okay, well, maybe it was just, like, either you didn't recognize it, that year was tough, or, like, really the effort wasn't, like, fully there, but, like, you also don't really care that much.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, did someone lie? Someone had to have had a bad Valentine's Day.
Or did you take whatever as, like, the answer of, like,
it was just whatever.
Yeah. Like, mad whatever, you know? I don't know.
I think maybe a couple. Are you going to celebrate? 73% are celebrating. Duh.
Okay.
And other people said no. But majority of people are celebrating, which, you know, that could be a lot of things. Celebrating could just mean flowers. It could mean dinner. It could be going out the weekend after, the weekend before.
Recognizing it. Yeah, I was going to say the weekend after would be like I'm considering me celebrate. Well, it's different. I was going to say something, but it doesn't make sense. Because, like, Logan has taken the lead on, like, celebrating Valentine's Day, like, with a plan that she's created.
In general in your relationship, or just this year?
Just this year. Mm-hmm. Like, we are doing, like, I'm going to meet her for lunch. And then, like, in the evening, we're going to go do something. I have no idea what it is, but we're going to go do something. And then, like, I have plans for us, like, during the weekend. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, it's like, I'm still celebrating my version of things, but, like, after the fact.
Oh, I see what you're
saying. What I'm saying.
Like, you think it doesn't technically count because it's the weekend?
I think it counts.
Yeah, I think it counts.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're saying in case other people don't.
Yeah.
Got it.
It still counts.
Yeah. No, it does count. I mean, you're celebrating. It's like celebrating your birthday all month long.
Discounted fucking dinner, dude. Like,
Valentine's Day dinners are
I will never
absurd.
Do another prefix menu.
When did you did Crossroads?
We did Crossroads.
You weren't that pleased.
Listen, we love the restaurant. No shade. Mm-hmm. But just that preset menu was just, like, so specific.
Well, as they come.
They had so it's a vegan restaurant, if you don't know what it is. They had a beet tartare, which was, like, supposed to be, like, a beef tartare.
Okay.
I just think, like, beets are so polarizing. So it's like, why would you put that on the menu as the like only appetizer?
Oh, there wasn't a 2 for on that one. Yeah, I think choices matter, you know.
I think for that one there wasn't. Or maybe there was, but, like,
it wasn't good either.
It also just feels, I mean, I think it was good. I think they had, like, wedding.
Oh, it tasted good?
The beet?
Yeah.
It was, like, good for a bite. But then, like, after you're like, this is a lot of beets, you know?
That's kind of the thing with Valentine. It's always a prefix menu, and it's interesting because, like, are they just trying to capitalize as much as they can on cost?
Yes.
But it's like, it's any other day. You fucking have your restaurant with a million different meals all the time.
All the time. But I think it's just, like, the
fastness.
Like having such a busy day, it's easier to have the same menu items and just batch them. You know what I mean? If
anyone in the restaurant industry has insights,
I'm like, logistically makes more sense, and also, like, you're probably making more money.
It does, and they're always sold out anyway. Yeah. So, but it's like, but now you kind of have not a bad taste in your mouth about Crossroads, but you're kind of like, I will never do that again.
I will never do the Valentine's Day thing again. And to be honest, so expensive.
They're always expensive.
So expensive.
It's
to the point that, like, after we left, like, Logan and I were like, you know, we both didn't want to say that it wasn't worth it because we spent so much money.
You're like,
and we're like, maybe we won't do that ever again. Because we could have, like, basically bought, like, a plane ticket to somewhere else with what the amount that yeah, it was like $400, I think, like,
per person.
No,
okay,
total. Like, you could buy one ticket to, like, Mexico City. You know what I mean?
For a dinner that you didn't even like.
Exactly. So, don't recommend unless you, like,
that's crazy.
Have, like, a place that, you know, like, has the,
like, you like the preset menu. Do you get to see it always? Probably not.
I don't know.
Sometimes I don't think so.
We definitely didn't because we didn't see the beet tartare till we were there. So
that's horrendous.
Next.
So we said gifts for pets, in or out. It's honestly 50-50.
Okay.
A little more out than in.
Fucking Scrooges or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Shut up.
Me, I voted no.
You voted no? Y'all!
Yeah, my cat doesn't know it's fucking Valentine's Day.
But you get, like, to have cute, like, Valentine's Day things around your house during
Valentine's to be fair, Day. The cat stuff never hits.
Oh, well, that's your problem.
You know, right? Like, the dog stuff is usually way better.
Yeah.
And the cat stuff is like, did they even try?
Last year, Logan had gotten Harley, like, these heart-shaped, like, tug toys. Mm-hmm. And then I got her, we were into the, like, whole, what is it called?
I don't know.
It's, like, games that you do for your dogs to, like
the brain ones?
Yeah. But there's a word for it. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about if you have a dog. But it was, like, it's a rose, and, like, you stuff it with treats, and then you fold it up.
Oh, right. I remember this.
I gave her a rose for Valentine's. How fucking cute.
See, they don't have shit like that for cats. At least not at Target or, like, PetSmart.
To be fair, I got mine on Amazon, so.
Amazon, maybe.
They have more creative things, I think, on there.
From China. Cheap. But I love Amazon.
China. Most things, but not all.
Maybe I'll consider getting the cat something, but probably not.
You get them treats, like nice, fun things like that.
They don't. That's even worse. The treats are worse. The treats, they have nothing Valentine's Day.
Oh man!
I'm like, really, a biscuit? Like, please be serious. Give me
biscuit.
Something. Anyways,
okay. You can't make them something, Sam. Come on, Baker.
Cat. I guess I could. Yeah, maybe like a yogurt. Maybe just like a slow feed.
That's something fun. Like freeze it.
Yeah, maybe, but. Everyone's 50-50, so who the hell knows? Next we asked Valentine's Day anthems, which I think this could go in a lot of different directions. Like, it could be the heartbreak, Ooh. This is my anthem, or the like, oh, I'm so in love, this is my anthem. So let's read through
a good one. Okay.
our songs here. We have Lover by Taylor Swift.
Lover.
But of course. When We're Older, James Blake cover.
Yeah, because it's I know who answered this. Logan. Yeah, I think that's gonna be maybe one of our wedding songs, just so we know. But it's a cover. It's a cover of Beyonce's song. It's not called the same thing. I can't remember what it's fucking called.
Oh, it's not even called When We're Beyonce's. No. Oh, okay. Well, there's another James Blake song, and I wonder who it is. Can't Believe the Way We Slow. Did I write that? No. Oh, then I don't know who that was. Go off, James Blake. Can't Believe the Way We Slow. That's what it is. Can't Believe the Way We. Maybe it's a typo. I can't remember what that song's called. It's something like that, though. You guys will find it, I'm sure, if you are looking. We have Dance for You, Beyonce. Okay. Wow. And naughty over there. My Boo, Usher. Period. Love that one. Love Like This, Faith Evans. Who said that? Aww. Fade Into You, Mazzy Star. Good ass one. Another wedding song. Your Love, Nicki Minaj. Wait, that's a bop. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Invisible String by Taylor Swift. That's a really good one. All I Really Want Is You, the Marias. That's a good one. Irreplaceable by Beyonce. Okay, breakup vibe. Want You Back, Cher Lloyd. Toxic. Love it though. And then Bad at Love, Halsey. Sad. I love the mix we got going on here. We are happily taken and it's like somewhere in between. Yeah. That's giving that. What is this? Traditions. Oh, we only got one tradition. Love letter. That's cute. Valentine's Day tradition. I don't have any traditions on Valentine's Day personally. Is that, I mean, I guess that's a tradition. Because I was going to say, don't most people write, like, their lovers' cards? Yeah, but some people, they write on the card love. Just, like, you know? If you would like to revisit an episode, uncovering our memory boxes, those are the kind of love letters I got. Love. Or that's apologies it. Is also. Yeah. Anyways. So, last question we asked was rom-coms. So many good ones. If you need some inspo, you got No Plans tonight. Got you. 13 going on 30. Solid. Iconic. Actually, Mark, what's his name? Mark Ruffalo, he just got his star. I saw, and they were doing Thriller. Yeah, it was cute. I love him. We have 27 Dresses. Good ass movie. We have 13 going on 30 once more because it's just that good. Slay. And we have Sweet Home Alabama. Slay. I'm not gonna lie, that was me because my mom, it's one of her favorite movies. So I thought you were about to roast her. I was like, she doesn't like the movie? No, she loves that movie. It's a great movie. She loves it. And then we have one more from YouTube. I think. Yes, we do. Oh, we have a couple more, actually. Crazy Rich Asians. Great movie. Her walking down the aisle just really made me think about that song differently. Ingrained into my head. I was like, water? Whoa. Water in the aisle. She's not in a beach wedding. This is inside. Literally blew my mind. Like, was everyone's feet wet, or did they do, like, I think they just this? Wait. I gotta watch it again now. I gotta know. And How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Solid movie. I did see someone talk about The Parent Trap being a rom-com, and I was like, I never even thought of it that way, but it really is. But it is. In a very specific way. In, like, a coming-of-age story movie. Oh, I love that. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that I can pop in there. God, there's just so many. I mean, Valentine's Day.
Love Actually. I guess that's like
Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love. Good ass movie too.
God, that one's good. It's coming of age. It's like the different 17 again. That's a rom-com.
Absolutely.
So many coming of age rom-coms.
I love them.
Like growing up.
Interesting thought.
I'm just gonna look up rom-coms in general now because
oh my god, not a rom-com, but P.S. I Love You destroyed me, and I love that movie so much. If you're like going through something, want a good cry, P.S. I Love You.
Or The Worst Woman in the World. Yeah.
Worst person in the world.
I was like, it's not woman, is it?
No. Good ass
also
movie.
destroys you. And there's love in it. So
that, I mean, yes.
I wouldn't call it a rom-com.
I was gonna say, yeah, I wouldn't call it a rom-com. I think P.S. I Love You it still has like some like relief in it. Mm-hmm. That one, if you really want to go through it, then please, by all means. But
more of a drama, melodramatic.
Warning, hard hitter will maybe destroy you for the rest of the night. Is maybe like nap time after that.
What is our ideal plans on Valentine's Day? Like, it's on a Wednesday. It's
such a fucking weird day of the week to have Valentine's Day. But then also, like,
I'm just going to go on Hinge and be like, want to go out for Valentine's Day?
Slay.
Just a random person.
Maybe you should. Maybe it's like an experiment.
What did I sign myself up for? What if I meet someone this weekend? And then all of a sudden I have a Valentine.
Period.
We don't know.
Are you still having plans with Katie and Maria?
No idea. I mean, like, it's tentative. We'll probably just meet on the weekend, but like
the following weekend?
Yeah, like the 17th or whatever the Friday is. I don't know. Kind of just feeling like I really want to hand out my dang Valentine's Day grams. I need to get new ones because they're basically just like puddles.
Shredded paper.
Like, what is that? But I think the idea is so fucking cute. If you are going out with your girly pops this weekend and you want to pick up, you want to find a person out in that bar, club, wherever the fuck you are, I highly recommend buying like little cheap, they don't have to be cheap, but like little Valentine's Day grams like we used to do in elementary school.
Kid, yeah.
And they just say like your Instagram. I would say like do your Instagram, not your phone number. I mean, I guess you could block somebody. Do whatever feels safer to you. But like, just give them a little tidbit of information, put your name, and have some pre-written messages like, you're the sexiest person in this room.
Something fun.
Something cheeky, you know? Yeah. It's fun. It's memorable. Can you imagine? Really that's your meet cute or whatever. Like she handed me a Valentine's Day gram.
You're welcome. Great, dude.
But that's all I got for Valentine's Day.
Again, I don't know what my plans are.
You don't? Mm-mm. You say you're doing something on the weekend.
Oh, me? Yes. I'm saying like on Valentine's Day.
Oh, I
don't know what I'm doing. I'm guessing. Might be like a show.
A show? Like concert, theater.
Or something like that because it's at night.
What if it's like bowling?
And it seems like it's like a set time. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like, oh, the thing starts at 8.
It could be like an activity, like an escape room.
Scary, but I'm into it.
Scary.
Yeah.
Update
my
us.
thing is I'm just doing like self-care things for Logan. So I think I'm gonna go we're gonna get pedicures and maybe massages.
Does she know?
No. But this isn't come out.
It comes out Wednesday.
I'll tell her on Wednesday.
Okay. I was like, because
but
she's going to read or listen to this.
Probably make a bouquet. You know, Trader Joe's bouquets.
I just saw a TikTok for buying roses, two bouquets of the spray roses and one like wildflower. The total was $37. I'm sorry. Yeah, $37, and you make 3 separate bouquets out of it.
Slay.
And I was like, or you can make one giant one. Or you could do, obviously, 3 bouquets is big, so you could do half that and then.
That's true.
But it was really cute, and she was giving it to her friends, and I was like, oh, that's cute.
That's really sweet.
But also, like, wow, you have to see your friends on Valentine's Day, or like you have to have plans to see them already, otherwise
it's not gonna work.
They die.
Yeah.
Or if you got money, fucking people be sending flowers via the mail these days.
That's our plans, and happy Valentine's Day again. Just know that this day is just another day, but I hope you do feel loved today and special.
Yeah, I will say Mel and Logan have always been really good through my single eras of like making Valentine's Day fun. And I appreciate that. So
I was going to write that as a tradition.
Like, oh, that's true.
Gifting my single friends some things.
That's true.
Just a little coffee or something. Yeah, you know, just
for the struggle of being out in that world these days.
It's hard out there, you know. Got to give them some energy.
You sit here, babe. Go get a Starbucks.
Go get a Starbucks, girl. Anyway.
Oh, Lord.
We'll catch you guys in Glowing Hour. What are we talking about in Glowing Hour? Quick thought.
We are going through dating apps and rating people's bios. So
that'll be fun.
Please tune in.
That'll be on Friday.
It could be like a good getting ready with your girlies to go out on Friday.
Yeah.
Listen.
Ooh,
yes.
All right, we'll catch you then. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Go ahead and engage with us on our social media, or, you know, just go follow us on any of these platforms that you're on. And yeah, thank you again for being here.
We love you guys.
See ya. Bye.